To pay or not to pay? That's the question when it comes to green waste collection in Birmingham. The City Council wants to continue charging for it, but Labour MP says it's resulted in fly tipping and should be abolished.
Councillors say it's the result of difficult budget cutbacks, and if they scrap the charge, they would lose between £5 and £10 million a year. Jane Hesketh reports.
There used to be a free grass cuttings and garden refuse collection service, but now anyone who wants their garden waste collected from their door has to pay £35 a year. It caused a lot of problems in the spring, particularly in the Northfield area of the city, with garden rubbish being dumped on the streets. Now a group of Labour MPs are calling for the charge to be scrapped.
This green charge was brought in a way that was frankly mismanaged. Wasn't done properly, it's not got public support or public confidence. So what I'm saying to the council is just recognise that, recognise you haven't got the people with you on this one, take a step back and see what you can do in a year or so's time.
The City Council say if people don't want to pay the charge, they can dispose of their green waste themselves, and that if they scrapped it altogether, it could cost them up to £10 million a year.
The council doesn't necessarily want to charge householders for £35 to take their waste away, but it was the fact that with us facing very many significant cuts to our budgets, and we need to meet the needs of our citizens, both in terms of the needs of children, the needs of older people, we've had to make some very difficult decisions, and the introduction of green waste charges was one of those.
It's just disgusting. It's an absolute mess. In actual fact, the day you've arrived, it's a lot cleaner. But we were only saying the other day, it's a disgrace here at the moment in Northfield. It's awful to live here.
Down on that corner down there, there's 2 bags there now, yeah. So, no, I think it's disgusting. We keep getting charged. We charge and tax, and then we've got to pay again and again, yeah.
At first, I thought it was awful because we do pay our council tax, and I thought it was a damn cheek that we had to pay that extra. But having said that, I now have found it quite useful. I have bought one and I really do find the bin useful.
I think they should at least have a choice, because there are some people out there who probably wouldn't mind doing it themselves, and then on the other hand there's people out there who probably can't find the time or would rather pay for the services.
It's not often MPs get so heavily involved in a council matter, but with an election looming, they feel it could cost them some votes. Jane Hesketh, ITV News, Birmingham.
Now, the Prime Minister